Welcome to this basketball broadcast brought to you by WHOU and WFKT by Bowers Funeral Home, the County Federal Credit Union, TNT, Northern Maine Community College, Scoville Building Supply, FAP Body, United Insurance, J. McLaughlin Construction, Daigle Oil Company, Priority Auto Sales, Rick Hannigan Plumbing, Cushman & Sons, KBHC, County Ag and Turf, Houlton Tire and Steelstone, Maine Equipment, Griffith Ford, Napa and Coastal Auto Parts, Pat's Pizza, Madigan Home Healthcare, Pioneer Times, Pioneer Broadband, Thompson & Hamill, Aroostook Limousines, Huber Engineered Woods, Jeans Electronics, County Physical Therapy, Katahdin Trust Company, White Smiles, Maine Baseball Academy, S.W. Collins, Nortrax, Herring Brothers. Now let's go down to the floor.
Emma Swallow, very good shooter. She's a freshman. Mia Henderson, a sophomore. Olivia Henderson, a sophomore. So they have a lot of youth, and it's going to be an interesting year.
And then for MDI, again, a team that won the Northern Mains last year, but they lost a lot of talent as Julia Watrous, Hannah Chamberlain, Maddie Candage, and some others graduated. So this is a young group, but they're hardworking, they're athletic. Their only lone return starter is Rachel Swanson. Other than that, they're going to depend on Lexi Rich, one of their seniors, Olivia Joyce, Abby Farley, Hannah Joyer, the juniors, Elena Alderman, Leah Carroll, Emily Carter. Those are the sophomores, as well as Elizabeth Jones and Grace Witham, and then Molly Ritter, freshman. But, one of the players, Olivia Gray, is a player we saw last year come in as kind of their sixth man, particularly by the postseason. When we saw them down in Bangor, Rob, she was coming in as a freshman off the bench and doing a nice job. She can shoot. She's going to be expected to kind of expand her role.
Yeah, for sure. They're going to need some people. Lost a lot of score in this MDI team. They lost a lot of kids that could put the ball in the basket, but they're going to get up in your face. They're going to press, and it's going to be interesting to see how Houlton handles that. Last year, pressure bothered Houlton a little bit with some of the teams they played.
And they did, even though it's played kind of in their area, and I don't know if you were around there at all last year watching your granddaughter play, but this MDI team won the Harbor House. Even though they lost those players, it has just such a rich tradition and rich program that they've got feeder systems. I'm not sure the numbers in the girls, but Coach Norwood was saying before the boys game, they had 42 boys try out.
Yeah.
And of course, he said they've got a bunch of different elementary and middle schools. So there's various teams, a lot of different kids playing at those younger age levels. You talked about the Y, but just a lot of kids playing in general.
Yeah, I'm sure the Y probably has an intramural league too. The kids that are non-varsity players can play in, so you get a lot of extra basketball. AAU is a wonderful thing, and I'm a believer in it. But I also believe that it's great for kids to go play 3-on-3 pickup. You get lots of shots and work on your skills, and a lot of good things. Kids don't tend to do that as much as they did when we were kids. I won't compare. I guess I just did. You're a kid and I'm a kid. You're a little younger than me. You're another generation back, but I know your generation too. People played a lot of pickup basketball, and you just don't see that anymore.
No, but in some communities you still do, and it shows in those communities what the product is they put out there on the high school teams. Well, there's still about 5.5 minutes left on the clock. We are going to take a 3-minute break here, and then when we bring it back, we'll have lots more to talk about as far as the other games taking place here today on WHOU, and take a look forward to Monday as well. Don't go too far. Back for more Jay McLaughlin pregame show in 3 minutes on WHOU.
It's never too early to start planning for your future, whether that means protecting your family with life insurance, college planning, or starting to save for retirement. I want to help you get started.
Regardless of your age, it's important to start planning for your financial future now. And as you inch closer to retirement, it's important for you to protect your assets, your retirement income, and your family.
Thompson Hamill has many tools available to help you chart your course on your financial roadmap. Thompson Hamill, LLC. Your family, your future.
Tired of the same old boring meals? Try something new this week. TNT Takeout at 69 High Street in Houlton has what you're looking for.
And believe me, the name doesn't lie. The food is dynamite. Every pizza is loaded with lots of gooey cheese and delicious toppings, from traditional pepperoni to barbecue chicken combination to vegetarian pizza or all meat.
You can grab their specials or enjoy salads to food off the grill, Mexican seafood, and hot or cold subs. TNT Takeout, the convenience store that has it all.
Call 521-5250.
From kitchen excellence to building damage, owning your own restaurant comes with a lot of liabilities.
Among drivers, vehicles, and business property, there's a lot of exposure.
If our equipment fails, we know United Insurance has us covered.
For us, finding the right words for marketing campaigns is simple. Finding the right insurance is not. That's why it's nice to know United Insurance has us covered.
United Insurance has us covered.
United Insurance has us covered.
The United Insurance has us covered.
United Insurance has us covered.
White Smiles Family Dentistry realizes that life gets busy. We have locations in Presque Isle and Fort Fairfield to better accommodate your busy schedule. If you need to see a dentist but don't want to wait months for an appointment, then call White Smiles Family Dentistry. We are always accepting new patients and can accommodate you as quickly as possible. We offer the area's most complete dentistry, including implants, extractions, root canals, and implant-retained dentures, which saves you from trips downstate or transfers to another dental office. Don't wait months to see your dentist. Call White Smiles Family Dentistry today.
Herring Brothers Meats has been in business in the Central Maine area for over 100 years. They are a federal USDA plant that provides processing of beef, pork, lamb, and goat by appointment, and is also MOFGA certified. Herring Brothers also has a full retail store able to cut to your needs. They offer beef, pork, chicken, specialty sausage, and their famous Wicked Good beef jerky.
Outfit your vehicle for tough jobs with commercial truck body and accessories at Main Equipment in Herman, Maine. At Main Equipment Company, we sell and install truck bodies, lift systems, garbage removal applications, and snow and sand spreading applications. Storage boxes and bed liners is also available. Call us at 207-848-5738. Dump bodies, hook lift hoists, truck bodies, sand and salt spreaders, rubbish packers. The right fit for your truck. The premier company in the state of Maine. Main Equipment Company.
Off here just momentarily as again, that's Presque Isle Old Town, and then this evening at 6:30, Foxcroft Academy and Penobscot Valley boys will play as well. Coming up Monday on WHOU, Easton is at the Fort Fairfield boys. That game is at 7 o'clock. Steve Carmichael, Bobby Russell will have that call. And then Tuesday, a full slate of action. I know, Rob, you and I will be back in action. We'll be at Southern Heuristic. So, again, more than 150 games this winter on WHOU. If you're not watching, you're missing a lot of the action as they cover teams essentially across the state, and will be absolutely officially covering all teams across the state. As we'll be doing the postseason games for the semifinals and regional championships coming up in February, and as well as the Hall of Fame Classic coming up later on this month, Rob. And if anybody wants to watch that, they go on WHOU Live. There is a subscription, but again, it's only $10 free to get that, and that's going to give you access to about 20 games. I know Mattinock's going to be there, Rainville's going to be there, Spank and Stearns are going to be there, a lot of different teams, and so it just should be a pretty neat Hall of Fame Classic. They'll have a crew down there making sure we cover that. They're about ready to get this one underway here in just a moment. Both teams have made it over to their benches, getting some final instructions. So we're here in the Houlton High School, Middle School combined band play us out here with the school song. Rob, what do you expect to see in this one?
Well, I think MDI is going to come out and pressure the ball all over the place. That's what they've done, and they probably know that has bothered Houlton a little in the past. And I think Houlton, they're going to mix it up. They're going to play some zone, they'll play some man, maybe try to get out and run some, and hopefully get into a little bit of a flow offensively.
MDI is going to be coming out in their traveling greens. Houlton will be wearing the home whites. And once again, Houlton cheerleader Sydney Peabody will be doing the player introductions. And the starting lineups will be brought to you by the County Federal Credit Union. Sydney's just about ready to go. We'll turn it over to her courtside.
The officials for this contest are Mr. Alla, Mr. Day, and Mr. Jordan. MDI is coached by Brett Barker and assisted by Ryan Mastrocalo, Kyle McCann, and Scott Morrill. The Shire Towners are coached by Sean Graham and assisted by Clyde Gorman and John Sullivan. Now let's introduce the starters for the visiting MDI Trojans. Number 11, Elena Alderman. Number 21, Leah Carroll. Number 31, Olivia Brett. Number 33, Rachel Swanson.
So you got the numbers mixed up on the board.
And number 43, Elizabeth Jones. And now the starters for the Shire Towners. Number 12, Olivia Henderson. Number 23, Mia Henderson. Number 34, Becca Howe. Number 33, Abby Worthley. And number 20, Tegan Ewings.
All right, so we'll bring it back as we were just trying to make sure we had the numbers right, as whatever was entered in online on the Big East side is what they were going by. And there is a correction. We want to make sure folks know that Lexi Rich is wearing number 21 and Leah Carroll is wearing number 23. So that might be wrong on your program. I know it's wrong on what I got off the Big East site. It's wrong on whatever we used here at the school. But we'll get it straight. So we want to make sure those kids know. We want to get their names right. So the ball's going to be up. The tip controlled by the Trojans. With it is Swanson. Looking to set up their offense, left side. They take it in by Rich, and she is going to be sort of fouled. Screened by a couple of fans in the corner, but that's reported in. That's going to be against number 33, Abby Worthley, picking up her first foul. Bounce pass on the inbound play will come in, and it's going to be taken away by the Shires. Here's Tegan Ewings. As Tegan will lose it. Ball's going to be taken away by Jones. Trojans looking to push. Gray with it. Right side, beyond the arc. Dumps it in underneath. Nice pass into Jones. Foul's going to be called. As that looks like it's going to go against Tegan Ewings.
Yep, good screen and roll there. The help side was late getting there. Going to be 2 shots for MDI.
So, Jones, just a sophomore. The forward dips, puts a free throw up, and gets it to go. First points of the game. Just 30 seconds into this contest. Second free throw taken by Jones is up. That one's off the rim, no good. Rebound tracked down by Mia Henderson. Here come the Shires looking to push. They're traveling right to left on your screen. Abby Worthley jacks up a 3, no good. Nice box out by Jones. Rebound taken away by the Trojans.
Excellent box out there by Jones, and good job running the court. She's got a layup on the other end.
Can't get it to go, though, as coming back to defend was Rebecca Howe. She altered the shot. Neither team with a field goal yet, just a minute in. Mia Henderson rips through, drives, puts a shot up along the baseline, no good. Taken away by Swanson. Shot's going to be put up And no good, but the weak side rebound brought down by Gray, and then she can't get it to go. Houlton has it. Henderson fake to three, then takes the three. She gets it to go. Mia's giving the Shires a 2-point lead. It's 3-1.
Yep, little jab step there created just a bit of space, and Mia drained it. That's a tough shot.
Here's Swanson. Swanson with it, and she's going to be fouled. Or no, she's not. Sorry, she's going to turn it over. It's Ewings. Looks to drive, takes it, lays it up, gets it to go. 5-1 Houlton.
Nice take there by Tegan Ewings.
Here's Gray. Looks to drive baseline. She's got to kick it out, now swing it over around the corner. Alderman. Her shot's going to be put up. No good. Rebound taken away.
Good board by Abby Worthley there.
Henderson to Ewings. Puts up a shot. Right baseline, no good. Rebound taken away. Swanson driving against Worthley. Spin move in the paint. Puts it up. No good. Olivia Henderson comes away with the ball. 5:15 now remaining here in the first quarter. It's Houlton with a 5-1 lead.
Hard to tell if MDI is going to press. They haven't been able to score to set one up yet, really.
Rebecca Howe puts up a long two, won't go. Board cleared by Alderman. Back the other way, a three-pointer going to be put up from the left side by Carroll. She can't get it to go. The ball's loose, and it's going to be last touch by Houlton.
Good job by Jones there. Elizabeth Jones getting on the glass and forcing Houlton to knock that ball out of bounds.
Here's Alderman working against Ewings. Trying to find Swanson on the curl. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by Olivia Henderson. Yeah, will keep possession. Yeah, still looking for the first field goal, and there it is. Olivia Gray off the inbound play. Receives a screen, finds herself wide open on the right block, lays it up and in.
Yeah. Defensive breakdown there.
Mia Henderson drove baseline, kick it out to Olivia Henderson. Olivia finds Worthley. Houlton's going to set up the offense here, leading by 2. Midway through this first quarter, scores 5-3. The Shires with a 2-point advantage. Here's Howe, drives the lane, going to have her shot blocked. Leah Carroll with a good defensive play.
Yeah, that was a great play by Carroll. Closed the gap there, otherwise a layup.
In the corner now with it. Swanson. MDI is going to work it around. Here's Alderman, puts up a shot, kisses it off the glass, ties the game at 5.
Yeah, I don't think she meant to do that, but it counts the same in the book. Banked it in from the foul line.
Ewings for the Shires. We'll see Emma Ardell check in on the next whistle. Olivia Henderson goes to her left, puts it up off the glass, the runner won't go. Gray clears the board. Here's Olivia. To Alderman, right side, beyond the arc. Free throw line extended, rip through move by Carroll. Drives, wanted to try to find Jones and underneath, but before she could do so, there's going to be a foul called against the Shires. That'll be the 3rd team foul.
Nice bounce pass, though. That foul actually took a layup away from MDI. It's a break for Houlton.
No, you're right. That was a great pass. As Buzzio will check in as well for the Shires, and Emily Carter will come in for the Trojans. We'll also see Drew Warman check into the game. Exciting young player here for Houlton, just a freshman.
Yeah, great skills. Drew's very skilled.
Gray finds a teammate out top. Shot's going to be put up by Carter. Just into the game, no good. Rebound cleared by the Shires. Here's Henderson. Walks the ball over midcourt. Looks to shake up her defender. Kicks it out. Mia Henderson, no good. Loose ball. It's finally going to be corralled by Emily Carter of the Trojans. Gray, her shot's going to be put up, no good. Rebound fought for. Mia Henderson comes away with it.
Yeah, he's had some good looks at the 3 ball. They just haven't knocked one down.
Under 3 minutes now left in the first quarter. Game tied at 5, and as Buzzio starts her drive, she's going to be fouled. Reach in will be called here, as that's going to go against Elizabeth Jones. Just the first team foul against MDI.
Kennedy Buzzio pretty good at getting to the hole. She likes to shot fake and go to the rim.
His first free throw is going to be missed. Now checking in will be Lexi Rich, number 21, here for the Trojans. Should be noted, Rob, Tegan Ewings picked up her second personal on the last foul for the Shires. So she's on the bench. His second free throw is good by Buzzio. Houlton's got a 1-point advantage. It's 6-5, 2:45 remaining here in the first quarter.
Tegan probably one of the best players on Houlton at creating her own shot. You know, they don't have a lot of players that do that extremely well, and she's pretty good at it, so that's a tough break for Houlton.
Gray outside the three-point area, guarded by Warman. Warman with quick hands, tries to knock it away. Swanson works it in underneath Rich, and a foul's going to be called. We've got a whistle. Henderson was in the area. We'll see who the official calls it in on. It's going to be number 32. That's Buzzio.
Yep.
14 fouls now against Houlton.
Non-shooting, right? So that's good.
It's on the floor. Gray, supposed to be the intended receiver on the pass, but was picked off by Henderson. Back comes Houlton the other way. Ardell lays it off the glass, no good. Couldn't get the layup to go. Rebound brought away by Gray.
Good job running the floor, though, by Ardell. She's going to knock down that layup.
Here's Carroll, crossover, goes baseline. Ardell's there to cut it off. Forces a tough shot. It was no good, and Houlton has it. Olivia Henderson back over. Warman left side, picks up her dribble, needs help, finds Buzzio. Back to Warman. She and Buzzio play the two-person game now, finding Ardell in alone. Couldn't get the layup to go. Rebound cleared that time by Rich.
You got to knock down those layups, Tim.
That was a good look for Ardell, just couldn't get it to go.
Don't get much better than that look.
Here's Carter, and trying to find a cutting Rich. The ball's going to be picked away by the Shires. 1-point advantage, minute 15 left to go here in the first quarter. Scoring's been at a premium. And it's a loose ball. It's going to be last touched by Drew Warman of the Shires. As we saw Carroll go to the ground pretty hard. I think she's going to stay in the game. Worthley and Howe back in. Buzzio and Ardell to the bench for the Shires.
Both teams right now, like you said, having a hard time making shots. Getting decent looks, just not able to convert.
Here's Swanson. Runner in the lane, left-handed, no good. Rebound taken away by Olivia Henderson. Olivia finds Warman. She's going to put up a three. In and out. Rebound taken down. This time it's Carter. Yeah, no, good look for sure for Warman. Confident for a young player, Rob.
Yeah, it's tough. It's a big difference. The speed of the game, the physicality of the game out here versus, junior high.
And we saw
different world.
Saw Gray in that role last year for the Trojans, and she just got better as the season went along. Missed shot in the lane. Was unable to get a go. It was Carroll. A whistle was blown. I think we're going to say that Houlton player last touched it out of bounds. Morgan Graham will come into the game here for Houlton with 18 seconds remaining in the quarter. MDI with inbound play. Goes up top to Alderman. See if Coach Barker's team wants to use all of the clock here in the first quarter. Alderman gets it to Carter. Miscommunication is going to be a backcourt violation, as unable to come up with the ball was Lexi Rich. So that gives Houlton 6.9 seconds, Rob, to try to get off a shot.
Plenty of time. Try to get something going towards the Houlton rim if you can, not throwing it going backwards.
Warman, right side, tried the bounce pass, maybe got away with a kick. Coach Graham wants to know where the whistle is. Probably should have been a violation. Either way, that's going to be the way the first quarter ends. The score is 6-5. Houlton with the lead after the first 8 minutes. We'll take a 1-minute break and be right back here for second quarter action on WHOU.
We all know a Aroostook County winter isn't much fun, but it can be with the right equipment. Houlton Tire Company at 76 Myrna Street is your boss plow dealer and carries the King of Snow Aaron snowblowers. Full service department with parts in stock. Steelstone Industries in Houlton is your location for gravel, salt, sand, paving, and plowing. Groundwork materials of all kinds and equipment to move it. Steelstone Industries is your aggregate supplier. You can visit Steelstone Industries at 154 Steelstone Street in Houlton. County Ag and Turf Supply is at its new home on 7 Dow Siding Road in Caribou, offering the same great service. Randy and Jerry are working hard to supply the county with the best products. They offer Blue Seal Feed, Sentinel, Inspire, and Dynasty and Triple Crown for your equine, Home Fresh Extra Egg and Multi-Flock Pellets, and Crumples and Mealworm for your poultry, Entrust Pet Food for your cat or dog, Minerals for your beef and dairy. They have feed for all your livestock. County Ag and Turf Supply also has wood pellets, lubricants, and of course, Willow the Blue Seal Rabbit on the premises. Stop by County Ag and Turf Supply today.
Alumni Gymnasium, Tim Tweedy, Rob Moran, Lori Sousa on the camera. It's the Shires with a 6-5 lead, make it 8-5 as Olivia Henderson with a pull-up jumper gets to go.
Good offensive move there by Olivia. Nice, under control, took her time, nice little soft shot.
Alderman, now to Carroll. Shot's gonna be put up off the backboard, no good. She tried a 3. Rebound taken away by Holt. Now turnover though as Gray came up with it, and Mia Henderson's going to commit the quick foul.
You got to make better passes there. She turned it over in the backcourt, Mia did, and ended up committing the foul after the turnover.
And a timeout is going to be taken by Coach Sean Graham. There's 7:22 remaining here in the first half. Holton's got a 3-point lead. They'll take a 30-second timeout. We will as well. We'll be right back on WHOU.
Hi from Jeans, where you'll find better TV and more ways to enjoy it. Get 190 channels for $59.99 a month with Dish. Plus, get a free voice remote on us. And remember, we're also trained Nest Pros and deliver white glove service for all kinds of smart home solutions, like the Google Nest Learning Thermostat or the Google Nest Cam Outdoor, which lets you look after your home from anywhere so you can travel worry-free. So come and visit our newest location on Stillwater in Bangor, or visit us online to find a local store near you.
And we're back here live after the short 30-second timeout here. It's going to be MDI basketball looking to inbound. It will be Swanson. Looking for Gray, can't find anyone. Finally able to inbound. It's Carter. Carter, pull-up jumper, gets it from downtown, ties the game at 8.
Backed up, gave her space, and Carter buried it.
So, back to come the other way. This time it's Warman. She puts up a 3, in and out. Rebound cleared by Carter. MDI looking to try to take the first lead. Well, I guess they did lead 1-0, didn't they, Rob?
Yeah.
The first few minutes of the game, or a minute or so. A drive, Alderman. Hands off, Carter. Jumper, buries it again. Got a good-looking shot.
Little dribble drive there, worked out great. No switch on the ball screen and the foul line jumper.
MDI's into double digits first, it's 10-8.
And they're half-court trapping now, and they force a turnover.
Here's Alderman, driving against Warman. Warman with quick hands, able to knock it away to probably prevent a layup. Either way, though, the Trojans will keep the basketball.
Good play there by Drew Warman, though, to save a layup, not foul.
Once again, it'll be Swanson looking to inbound. And officials are going to get together here. The clock is stopped at 6:20 left here in the first half. MDI is leading by 2. It's 10-8. Not really sure what it is that's being discussed, but one of the officials is going to head back towards the dressing room. And he's perhaps not feeling good. I'm not sure. He's getting a drink. So, looks like everything's all right. But the whistle will blow. The ball's going to be inbounded here. Here is Swanson. Swanson, right side. In underneath, post move, turnaround shot up, no good by Jones, and it's going to be last touch out of bounds by MDI's Olivia Gray, so Houlton will get the ball back.
Great post touch there. She caught it right where she wanted to. She just shot it over.
Jones has some nice moves, you can tell. Pretty decent footwork. Worthley kicks it out. Olivia Henderson lines one up, buries it.
Nice skip pass. Good shot by Olivia.
Houlton's got the lead back. It's 11-10. Here's Alderman with it. Now over to Carter. Swings it to Gray. In underneath, Swanson. Up and under, move. Pretty move. Got her defender in the air. She just lays it up and in over the rim.
Yeah, great, really deep post touch there. That's going to be a problem if you let her catch it that deep.
Howe has it at the free throw line, out to Warman. Worthley. Warman picks up her dribble. Houlton patiently setting up the offense. Warman, now to Henderson. Henderson drives, puts it up off glass, no good. Rebound taken away by Olivia Gray.
Not a lot of balance on that one.
Gray jump stops. Left side now, kicks it out. Carter. Gonna find Alderman in underneath Jones, but Jones is gonna be fouled as Howe's coming in, trying to alter the shot. Instead, she's gonna commit the foul.
Yeah, help was late getting there, so that's probably not a terrible foul. Otherwise, she has a layup. You get in front people and the help doesn't come, they walk into a layup on a lob pass. It just, you're almost better off playing behind them if you don't have help.
You can tell the Trojan game plan, Rob, is to try to establish an interior game, as Houlton's committed 6 fouls and MDI just 1, and most of those have come on post touches. As we see Tegan Ewing's back into the game with those 2 fouls. Sam Condon into the game for the Shires for the first time. Second free throw is going to be put up by Jones, and she gets it to go. Makes it 13-11, under 5 minutes left to go here in the first half of play. MDI has a 2-point lead. Here's Condon, now to Henderson. Mia loses it, right to Gray. Olivia goes to her left hand. For a long 2, as that was Olivia Carter with the toe on the line. Gives MDI a 4-point lead, and now a turnover for Houlton. And takes it, lays it right up and in. Elaine Alderman and Coach Sean Graham not liking what he sees, calls a timeout. 4:23 remain here in the first half. It's 17-11, MDI with the lead. Back in 30 seconds here on WHOU.
Aroostook Limousines and Ace Rent-A-Car get you there in style. Aroostook Limousines has 8 and 12 passenger limousines and a 20 passenger party bus for evenings out, proms, weddings, birthdays, concerts, whatever the celebration. Travel anywhere in state. And Ace Rent-A-Car specializes in insurance rentals and has locations in Presque Isle, Houlton, and Patton at Savage Paint and Body. Ace offers everything from compact cars to vans. Ace Rent-A-Car. We do it right and we make it easy. Reach both businesses at 768-7368.
We are back live from Alumni Gymnasium. Houlton trailing by 6. They have the ball, able to break pressures. MDI loaded it up in the front court. It results in a Tegan Ewing's layup on the other end.
Yep, nice take there by Tegan.
Midway through this second quarter, a drive. Swanson lays it up, nice left hand.
She did a nice job holding off the defender there with her body. That's a great take.
Pushes the lead back up to 6. It's 19-13. Here's Ewings with it. Houlton gets it over midcourt. Howe finds Olivia Henderson. Tegan. Olivia's open. She's going to try a 3. Front rim, no good. Rebound, though. Gathered in by the Shires. They'll have another chance as it's Ewings. Back to Condon. Henderson puts up the shot baseline, no good.
Good look.
Taken away by Carter. It's Alderman. Gets it out top. Carter to Olivia Gray. Olivia drives, puts it up. No good, but there's going to be some contact. Let's see if they say this is on the floor or in the act of shooting. Looks like they're going to go to the free throw. Well, either way, they would be. That's 17 fouls against the Shires. I believe this is going to be a one-on-one situation.
Yeah, I do too.
It's does look to be the case. So it is 1-1. Olivia Gray at the line. Misses the front end. So Houlton dodges a bullet there. Remains a 6-point MDI lead. Here's Ewings. Corner. Condon. Nowhere to go. It's going to be the last touched out of bounds. We're going to say off of Swanson. And we'll see Drew Warman come back into the game for Houlton and Leah Carroll for MDI. Right behind Carroll is going to be Grace Witham. So both coaches continuing to shuffle players in and out. Howe off the inbound play is going to be fouled. So she'll earn a couple free throws coming up here as a lob pass came right into Howe. That does give us a chance, though, to give you the injury report brought to you by County Physical Therapy. And whether you want to get back to sports, back to work, or simply back to living your life, County Physical Therapy can help. Visit one of their 5 convenient locations or online at countypt.com to learn how CPT can help you. And Rob, MDI, they're healthy for Houlton. It's someone that you are near and dear to. Your granddaughter, Bree, is not going to be playing for a little bit for the Shires.
No, tough break for her. She's had some foot problems and going to have surgery right off. And it stinks because she's missed, she missed a lot of her 2 years ago, her 8th grade year. And she's going to miss a large portion of this year. Good take there by Tegan Ewan. So, yeah, it's tough. I feel bad for her.
Back in the action, it was, as you indicated, a free throw made by the Shires, and then they're able to get a turnover and a layup. So a 3-point run, and now another turnover by MDI. So Houlton was down by 6. They've cut it in half. It's now 19-16. But Olivia Henderson needs some help, and they're going to say if there's a foul. Henderson might have gotten away with a travel in front of us, but it will be a blocking foul against MDI. Swanson will pick it up. We'll correct that. Alderman is who's going to pick it up. Now here's a steal with him. Takes it, lays it up, no good. Ewing's got back to try to alter the shot. So it remains a 3-point game. 2.5 minutes left here in the first half. Howe can't get one to go, but right there on the weak side was Tegan Ewings.
Yeah, she's had a big impact since she's come back into the game. That's 6 points for her.
It's 19-18, 1-point lead for MDI as they have the ball. Bounce pass in low. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Houlton. Gray will come right back in here for MDI. And racing up trying to get in is Emily Carter, and she will do so. See Wetham and Alderman go to the bench here for the Trojans.
Houlton on a nice little run here the last few minutes.
Here is Swanson to Gray. Gray head fake. Gets it out Carroll now. Shot going to be put up by Carter, won't go. Weak side rebound by Jones. Shots up by Gray, that won't go. Warman comes in for the rebound.
Good battle there by Drew.
Houlton with a chance to try to take a lead. Down by 1. Henderson gonna put up a 3. Olivia can't get that to go. Mia on the weak side comes in for a rebound in underneath, and she's gonna be fouled as she's putting it back up. Jones was there, Carroll's there, and they're gonna call it on Jones. Good hustle though by Mia Henderson, Rob, to earn another possession.
Yep, Mia's a good free throw shooter too, typically.
And they're gonna say they did call it in the act of shooting, so.
Give her the kiss of death. Did it again. I've seen her make a lot of free throws, though.
We'll see if Mia can make this one. That would tie the game at 19, and she does. Minute 37 now remaining here in the first half. It's been pretty tight throughout. Swanson dials one up from long range, won't go, back rim. Offensive rebound, though, taken away by Carter. Here's Swanson again. Baseline jumper won't go, and there to clean things up, though, is Elizabeth Jones. She's a handful.
They've got beat up on the glass a little bit. It's not terrible, but they've given up a decent amount of offensive rebounds.
21-19, MDI with the lead. Houlton with the ball. Ewings faked the 3, then took the 3. Won't go. Buzzio fights for it, and It ends up being saved in by Olivia Gray. Here's Ewings. She can't get the layup to go.
Like the hustle by Kennedy Buzzio there, though, going to the floor.
Swanson finally came up with that run in the floor. Unable to get it to go was Carroll, but sticking right with it. She gets the 2.
Great play there by Carroll.
She said if it didn't work the first time, she's going to try again. Makes it 23-19. 30 seconds now remain here in this first half. Warman finds all alone. Tegan Ewings goes baseline, lays it up and in. 2-point game.
A good pass by Warman. Nice little soft finish here by Tegan Ewings.
In underneath with not much room to operate. It's Carroll. She's going to have to kick it out. Baseline shot, no good. As Alice Carter couldn't get it to go. Nice hustle. MDI is going to keep possession. Olivia Gray tries one from downtown. That's no good. Jones with a look. She's going to put it up and in. And that is going to conclude the first half. With MDI taking a 4-point lead into the locker room. It's 25-21. Pretty good first half, though, Rob.
Yeah, great first half. Houlton got down a bit, made a run back. MDI, the last couple plays before the end of the half, stuck in putbacks to give us a 4-point lead for MDI at halftime.
Don't go too far. We're going to take a 2-minute break. When we return, we will have the Katahdin Trust Company halftime show. Rob will be joined by Bob Beetham. So we'll be back here in about 2 minutes on WHOU.
Hello, this is Tony Bowers at Bowers Funeral, and we want to wish good luck to all area basketball teams, boys and girls, as you strive for the gold ball at the end of the season. We are proud to be a part of your communities and our family serving your family since 1900. Good luck, play hard, and above all, be good sportsmen.
Be good for Nana, okay?
I love you. That's not me.
A moment like this is decades in the making. The County Federal Credit Union, partnering with you to achieve financial success so you can enjoy the moments that matter. CountyFCU.org.
Want that special item for this year's high school basketball season to show your team support? Cushman & Sons, locally owned and operated in Presque Isle, has team sportswear and will do custom embroidery, screen printing, logo design, digital and printing, as well as banners, decals, and other vinyl works. Cushman & Sons also can design trophies, awards, and add specialty items. Cushman & Sons, 764-3833 or CushmanandSonsInc.com. And don't forget to visit and like their Facebook page. If you can think it, Cushman & Sons will say, yeah, we can do that.
Welcome back to the Katahdin Trust halftime show. With me now is Mr. Bob Beetham. Bob, thanks a lot for being with us.
I think this is an annual tradition now, I believe, coming up here and doing this halftime thing.
I think you're kind of crazy driving all the way up here from Bangor, but we're happy to see you anyway. You can keep it up. We'll keep doing it. You always pick out a pretty good doubleheader when you come. You don't come to the bad games. You usually pick out good games.
Right, I try to pick out the best games, but I am 20 minutes closer now. I've moved to Milford, so I'm about 20 minutes closer up here now.
Yeah. So, first of all, what impressions of the Houlton boys? The first game, MDI, hard-fought game. Could have gone either way. What'd you think of the Houlton boys? And the MDI boys?
Actually, I was very impressed with both teams. I think both teams will be very competitive in a solid Class B this year.
Yeah, yep. So we were talking off air a second ago. You do a lot with sports. You're a big-time announcer for the baseball games, and you also do something with football. What's your favorite sport to be around?
Honestly, I'm really kind of go by season. When it comes about November, December, I'm really ready for basketball. It gets a little bit cold watching those football games come November. So
I need an answer, Bob. I need you to tell me which one is it.
That is my answer.
That's kind of so you don't have a favorite, is what you're saying. You like them all?
Basically, I mean, I kind of go with whatever's in season. During basketball season, I'm excited about basketball. Football, I'm excited about football, and then baseball, I'm into baseball.
So everybody that knows you knows you're a big John Babs fan. You've been involved with the program there on and off for a long, long time. They have a big building project there with the new gym. And talk about that. I said to my wife, I was down there last weekend, and we drove by John Baptist High School, and I said, I heard they have a big project here. Tell me about it.
Sure, they just broke ground on a new gym this fall. Supposed to be open by next school year. It's going to be a nice practice facility, fitness facility. Again, the school itself was built in the 1920s. It's the original gym downstairs. Again, of course, we play all of our games at the Cross Center when it's available, and kind of have to scramble around. Now, when the new gym is built, that's still going to be the case. Due to parking restrictions with the city of Bangor, there's not enough parking there to be able to play varsity games there. So, but at least we won't be scrambling finding the places to practice,
right.
And we'll be able to practice there.
I bet that'll help a lot.
Definitely.
We have a school up here, Greater Houlton Christian, that they have to sometimes. They do a lot of stuff at our armory, but they have to work really hard at times to find places to practice. So that's nice. That's nice. Now, you probably pretty well dialed in to Class B basketball. Give me your favorites in boys and give me your favorites in girls.
I think starting with boys, I think you certainly have to look at Caribou. They've got 4 out of 5 starters back and a real veteran team there, and their JVs were undefeated. So I think you've got to look at them as a favorite. But again, I think there's 3 or 4 other teams that could potentially win it as well. Looking at Ellsworth. Ellsworth probably for about 25, 26 minutes in that semifinal really outplayed Caribou, and then had a bad stretch. Again, the way Caribou plays and the way they can get out and run and really get on a run, if you have a 4 or 5 minute bad stretch, you can find yourself in a lot of trouble against them.
Of course, Ellsworth's got a lot back, too. So, Class B girls, of course, we're new to Class B. Houlton, been there before, went back down to C, now we're back up. Who's the team to beat B girls?
I think a couple teams really stand out. Waterville's got their entire starting 5 back, off an undefeated regular season team last year. They got to the regional final. And then Old Town's got a ton of kids back. And then I also think Herman as well. They got to the state final in soccer. A lot of those young kids play basketball, and they've got a couple of seniors in the Plessy girl and Page girl that's going to be tough. So I think those 3. And then after that, I think you've got about 8, 9 teams that are all pretty even.
Decent,
and,
yeah.
And there's going to be some very good teams that don't get to the Cross Center this year. I think Class B girls is that deep this year.
Yeah, I thought C was that way last year. I thought Houlton had a decent team and lost a 9-9 team. They end up losing the playoffs. I thought there were 11, 12 teams in C girls last year that were okay. So, second half here, what do you think the Shires have to do to pull out a win?
Okay, I think maybe use their quickness a little bit. If they can get some easy baskets, maybe get into some pressure a little bit. Again, MDI's got a very young, inexperienced team, but they definitely play very well together, MDI does. And I think really the whole is really better than the sum of their parts, too, but they play very well together, play good defense, they're very well coached as well.
Right. Well, listen, we appreciate you being with us. Drive careful on the way home. Make sure you don't speed. Don't get any tickets. I'm sure we'll be seeing you again before the season's over.
Actually, John Baptist will be up here. I believe it's the 29th of December. So
we'll expect to see you.
I will be here.
Tim and I will be looking for you.
I will be here.
We're going to take a quick break here on WHOU. We're going to take a minute. We'll be back. 1 minute on WHOU.
Excellence at ground level is what you get with J. McLaughlin Construction in Houlton. Founded in 2012, the company plans the construction of streets, residential areas, and commercial buildings, and they are involved in both public and private projects. Their high-quality work and many years of experience have earned them an excellent reputation and a loyal client base. Regardless of whether you need a detailed plan for a building or would like to build a road, J. McLaughlin Construction is your reliable partner for all your engineering needs. Call J. McLaughlin Construction at 532-6335 or 694-2546.
Welcome back here to the Cotton Trust Company halftime show on WHOU, where the score is 25-21. MDI with a 4-point lead. Rob, why don't you talk about some of the first half scoring?
Sure. Let's start with Houlton. They were led by Tegan Ewing. She had 10 points. Olivia Henderson with 5. Mia Henderson with 4. Kennedy Buzzio and Becca Howe with 1 apiece for their total of 21. MDI was a little more spread out. They had 7 points from Emily Carter. Elizabeth Jones had 6. Olivia Gray had 2. Elaine Alderman had 6. Leah Carroll with 4. And for their total of 25.
In your first half thoughts?
Well, I mean, the biggest thing is that Houlton right now, they got to clean up the glass. They got beat up on the glass pretty hard. That needs to change.
So, looks like it's going to be MDI's basketball here to start the second half.
If you're MDI, keep pushing the tempo, keep running. MDI's got some athletic kids, Tim. They get up and down the court. And Bob mentioned getting some easy baskets. That would really help the Shires. They haven't had a whole lot of easy looks.
So the Trojans will have the ball. It's going to be Alderman looking to inbound. MDI will be moving again right to left. Here is Gray with it for the Trojans. She'll swing it around, find Alderman. Back to Gray. Houlton again comes out of the man-to-man defense. Swanson finds Alderman. Looks to split a couple defenders, puts it up off the glass, can't get it to go. Rebound fought for, and last going to be touched off the Trojans. It'll be Houlton basketball.
Houlton dodged a bullet there, though. Got beat off the dribble. You got to keep that dribble in front of you. That's the first thing that has to happen.
Here's Howe. Gets it over midcourt for the Shires. Olivia Henderson. Going to be trapped. Ewings. Corner, Worthley. Thought about a 3. Instead goes to Ewings. Top of the key. Olivia Henderson now. Back over to Ewings. Left elbow. Houlton having a hard time getting a good look as Howe is going to be trapped in the corner. Gray is going to knock it away, but it's going to shoot stem out of bounds, I believe.
Yeah, I'm going to stay Houlton ball.
Worthley. In the corner, Henderson. Shot's going to be off. Rebound taken away by Jones. MDI looks to set things up. Our offensive end. Here is Jones in the paint. And she's going to be whistled for steps.
Good double down there by Abby Worthley, Tim. Helped to cause that travel. You mentioned it in the first half. They really are trying to get post-ups. They're really looking to get it inside, looking at mismatches, and they're all posting up. It's not just the bigs. They're posting their guards up some too if they think they have a mismatch.
Neither team has scored yet here in the first minute and a half of the second half. The foul's going to be called as Howe caught the ball down along her right post. When she turned around to square up, she was fouled. I say it's in the act of shooting as Olivia Gray is going to pick up the first foul here of the second half. So at the free throw line will be Rebecca Howe. She's going to miss the first free throw.
Got to get it over the front of that rim, give yourself a chance.
Second free throw is up, and that is no good, but right there is Mia Henderson lays it up and in. Lays things up, it's a 2-point game.
Nice play by Mia.
25-23, 6:15 remains here in the third quarter. With it for the Trojans, Carroll over to Alderman. Alderman working against Ewings. Now Swanson looks to try to make an entry pass. Spin move along the baseline. Carroll turns, can't get it to go. Swanson though there, keep possession for the Trojans now. The officials look at each other and they're going to decide it's going to be Houlton basketball.
Good hands by Abby Worthley there. She got her hands up and knocked it off the MDI player. Right off the hands of Swanson.
Henderson. Ewings has her shot blocked. It's Swanson. to Gray. Gray's going to take it, lay it up and in. And they're going to say player control foul. Kind of a bang-bang play, Rob. You could flip a coin.
Great call. Great play by Tegan Ewens. I thought it was a charge.
Which would have been a big play, as that could have been Ewing's third. Instead, she's going to remain with 2 fouls, and Gray picks up her second.
Takes 2 points off the board, too, because that shot went in.
So 5.5 minutes now remaining in the third quarter. Only 2 points scored this quarter by the Shires. Entry pass. Howe throws it out, gets it to go.
Strong take by Becca Howe, right up through the arms, right through the contact.
Game tied at 25. And away from the ball, an illegal screen is going to be called. I believe it's going to be Jones. It was away from the ball, so it didn't see it, but it is going to be Elizabeth Jones with the team control foul.
That's big because that's 3 fouls on her.
Rich will come into the game. Carter will come into the game for the Trojans. Gray is going to sit, as is Jones. So 2 of the bigs here for the Trojans are sitting beside Coach Barker on the bench. Worthley picks up her dribble, gives it to Ewings. Tries to go baseline, cut off, back to Worthley. Now the lane's going to be caught up. She keeps her pivot foot, finds Howe. Howe with a little jumper, gets it to go.
Nice kick there by Abby Worthley.
27-25. Swanson finds Alderman. Shot's going to be launched up from downtown. Not sure if Carroll called it, but she gets the 3 points one way or the other. 28-27 now.
Yeah, it's a big shot there. Houlton had all the momentum.
Right back the other way, trying a 3 was Olivia Henderson. Can't get it to go. She sticks with it herself, and she's going to be able to regain possession for her team, although we'll see if they've got the arrow. They do. Good hustle play by Olivia Henderson, the sophomore.
That's a great job by Olivia Henderson. She had no business getting that ball, and she beat 2 MDI players to it.
Houlton down by 1. Have an extra possession here is Worthley. Thought about the 3 from the corner. Instead, tries to go to Henderson in the post, and a foul's going to be called. Both Rich and Swanson there. It's going to be Swanson picking up the foul. MDI with 4 fouls here. Less than 4 minutes to begin the second half. That is 2 against Swanson. Here's Olivia Henderson way out top, being guarded by Carter. Finds Mia Henderson, left corner. It's Houlton trying to go inside. Finds a cutting Howe, puts it up, can't get it to go. Foul's going to be called though.
Yep, good high-low there. That's the zone offense that everybody runs a lot of the time.
And Carroll was just late on the rotation defending, called for the blocking foul. 5 team fouls now against MDI.
Again, though, that's the one you want to get the hoop and the harm. You want to get the finish on that.
First free throw is up and in. And this check on the scoreboard, the Coastal Auto Parts scoreboard, is brought to you by Coastal Auto Parts, your local Napa Auto Parts dealer. They're owned and operated by a Maine family that cares. They have stores in Caribou, Presque Isle, Houlton, and East Millinocket. And the scoreboard's knotted at 28 as that free throw would not go. Hung on the rim for a moment. Didn't fall. Houlton, though, keeps possession. Howe had another chance. She tried a spin move in the lane, and it's going to be knocked away. Now a foul's going to be called. It's going to be
Mia Henderson.
Called for the reach-in.
Yep, here comes some pressure by Houlton. A little bit of 2-2-1. Becca Howe having a big third quarter here, Tim. 5 points for her in the quarter.
Nearly had 6. The ball hung on the rim. It seemed like forever. Carter with it. Dumps it off. Nice pass. Unable to make the layup, though, is Carroll. And it's going to be a jump ball called. This should stay with the Trojans. It will.
They shredded the press there. Houlton dodged a bullet. Got to get back quicker if you're on the weak side. Take away that last pass.
Looking to inbound. Not much happening. Finally able to find a teammate. Here's Alderman. Now a runner in the lane is going to be put up left-handed by Carroll. Can't get it to go, but she drew contact.
That's a play there, right? Not sure you want to foul on that. That's kind of a tough shot. Scoop, left-handed, coming across the lane.
Rebecca Howe picks up her second personal. 3:35 remaining here in the third quarter. Score again tied at 28. The officials come together. Nothing changes, so whatever it was, decide to leave things just as they are. Free throws put up and no good. Carroll can't get it to fall. Carroll's going to have another free throw coming up, though. The sophomore gets that free throw to go. Gives MDI back a 1-point lead. It's 29-28. Olivia Henderson breaks pressure for the Shires. Gets it to Howe. Howe puts up a shot, and it's going to be last touch off the Trojans as the shot was blocked. So Holt will keep possession. They've got the ball out along the baseline.
Right idea there. Just gotta maybe get a little better look at the end of it.
Mia Henderson to Ewings. Now it's Olivia Henderson. Guarded closely by Alderman out near midcourt. Swings it around. Mia's gonna put up a three and bury it. Gives Holt the 2-point advantage. 31-29. 3 minutes left to go here in the third quarter.
Good offense there by Houlton that time. One of their better trips of the game, really.
Carroll, free throw, line jumper, won't go. Rebound taken away. It's Worthley. Picks up her dribble. Needs Mia Henderson. Finds Ewings, and player control foul is going to be called against Ewings as she's trying to force the action along the baseline. I'm going to say too much contact. That's going to be the third personal on Teagan. As Olivia Gray comes back into the game here for the Trojans. She'll replace Rich.
Yeah, it's only 3. Just got to be careful not to get a quick fourth. May see somebody come get her for a couple minutes.
Carter gets it over to Carroll. Her 15-footer won't go. Got her own rebound, and Mia Henderson's going to foul her. Carroll tried to clean up her own mess, and she's going to have a chance to get a couple points from the line.
Yeah, you got to box out there. You got to box out the girl that takes the foul line jumper. Nobody boxed her out. She just ran right by the defender, and causes Mia Henderson to pick up her third foul.
So just to recap here on the foul situation is it's 3 for Teagan Ewings, 3 for Mia Henderson, and on the other side for MDI, 3 for Jones. And Elizabeth has been on the bench for most of this third quarter. 1 of 2 made from the line for Carroll. Mia Henderson had come up with the board, and then she's going to lose it to Carroll. And the ball's going to be kicked out of bounds. Teagan Ewings knocks it away.
I'll tell you right now, Carroll's winning a lot of the hustle battles.
She sure is.
The Houlton girls got to ratchet up their intensity a little bit here.
MDI has the ball, trailing by 1. Gray, long 2, nothing but net. 32-31, Trojans.
A good-looking shot there by Gray.
Just over 2 minutes now remain here in the third quarter as Olivia Henderson is able to break pressure. Teagan Ewings. Mia Henderson. Mia puts up a shot, no good. Rebound taken away by Gray. She's going to look to push. Dribbles with the right hand, gets into the lane. Finds Carroll. Mia Henderson with a near steal. It's out to Gray. Here with it, Carter. Now Carroll. Swanson's posting up. They can't get it into her. Carroll fakes it, drives, puts it up off glass. No good. She was off balance. Rebound taken away. Worthley.
Decent help defense that time by Houlton.
Houlton trailing by 1. Mia Henderson. Howe puts it up. Long 2, no good. Swanson comes in. Grabs a rebound. Swanson is going to take it herself. Throw it out right corner, where she's going to have Alderman in underneath, and a traveling violation is going to be called. She was hoping the foul call. In comes Morgan Graham and Drew Warman for the Shires, as well as Kennedy Buzzio. They'll replace Mia Henderson, Abby Worthley, and Rebecca Howe.
Yeah, they're dropping back out of that press for now.
Graham with it for Houlton. Henderson. Now to Morgan. Back to Henderson. Olivia to Warman. Left corner. Under a minute left to go here in the quarter. Houlton starting the offense. Way out top is Buzzio. Loses balance. Gets a pass off to Ewings. Olivia Henderson launches up a three. No good. Long Karam. It's going to be out to Carter. She's got 30 seconds on the clock here. Gray tries one from downtown. Left it short. Rebound taken away by Buzzio.
That was from downtown. She was a long ways out on that one.
15 seconds. Looks like Holt wants to settle for one shot. Buzzio drives, kicks it. Ewings gets it to go. 33-32, 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Swanson finally sees the clock, launches one up. It's going to be well short. The Houlton girls are going to take a 1-point lead into the fourth quarter as it's 33-32 Shires. We're going to take a break. We'll be back in 1 minute on WHOU.
Katahdin Valley Health Center, or KVHC, is a network of 6 community health centers dedicated to providing affordable, comprehensive, and high-quality care to people of all ages and incomes. We accept all patients and insurances, including those who are uninsured or on main care. Our committed patient care team is here for you, offering an extensive range of services to provide you with quality health care. We're creating healthy communities starting with you. Call or visit our website today.
Madigan Healthcare Services provides a continuum of healthcare from skilled nursing facility, rehab therapy, to home health care.
After 5 days in the hospital, they suggested that I come to the Madigan. The level of care, the service, the respect that they showed me, even the aftercare, everything about it was really excellent, and I feel healthy. So the services that I've received at the Madigan have enabled me to get back to those things that I really love to do.
Tim Tweedy, Rob Moran back here from Alumni Gymnasium. Houlton's going to have a 1-point lead going into the fourth quarter.
Just just figured out, Tim, I'm wearing MDI colors here.
You are.
I didn't do that on purpose.
Oh, that's all right. We got fans down there as well. We'll see them many times here on WHOU this winter. Olivia Henderson with it for Houlton.
MDI playing good, strong man-to-man.
And Coach Sean Graham wants to take a timeout. His team had yet to set up the offense, and he didn't like what he saw. So they'll take a 60-second break. We will as well. Back here in a minute on WHOU.
Get a jump on your future by exploring your possibilities at Northern Maine Community College. The team of faculty and staff at NMCC will position you for a lifetime of success. With over 35 degree and certificate programs, including our newest offerings in water treatment technology, you will be amazed at how quickly your new skills will open a world of opportunity. Visit us online today at nmcc.edu. Northern Maine Community College. Succeed here.
Nortrax is your John Deere construction and forestry equipment dealer for the entire state of Maine. We stand ready to serve all your new and used heavy equipment needs. Count on Nortrax for 24-hour parts and service support and around-the-clock machine monitoring with JD Link. Our certified technicians and parts specialists alongside our product support technology reps are here to serve you. We stand ready as your John Deere construction and forestry equipment team in Maine.
It's broke the huddle early, and Houlton, off a nice inbound play, get an easy hoop, Rob, that makes it 35-32.
Nice set play there. Nice to get an easy layup in a game like this where it's so hard to score.
Whatever it was drawn up, worked as the ball's on the floor. It's going to be tied up. MDI will keep the basketball. 7:21 now remaining in the game, or at least in regulation. This one's been tight throughout. Here's Carroll looking to inbound it. She needs some help, though. Not much there. It's a long count, and 5 seconds. As Holt doing a good job kind of bottling everyone up.
Yeah, you got to throw it. You got to take a chance on that one and throw it.
So the Shires with a 3-point lead get the ball back. Here is Worthley. Abby Guarded by Carter. Out of Mia Henderson. Inside, Howe. Back out. Worthley. Now, Olivia drives, kicks it out. Mia Henderson, 3. Gets it. 38-32.
Nice kick there by Olivia Henderson. Beautiful play. That's Mia Henderson, third 3 of the game.
That shot's going to be put up and no good. So the Trojans with an empty trip. Mia with another open 3. That time from the opposite side does not go. Rebound's going to be tracked down by Alderman. She's going to look to push. She'll take a one-on-one against Olivia Henderson. Won't go. Worthley, surrounded by 3 Trojans, comes down with it, and they're going to say it's tied up. It'll be Houlton basketball. Off the jump. And Coach Barker decides he wants to talk things over. 6:30 remaining here in regulation. Houlton's got a 6-point advantage. Don't go too far. We'll be back in a minute on WHOU.
This is Ben Adams from Priority Auto Sales. Listen, I know you've been seeing a lot of these orange plates around town lately, and trust me, I'm not just paying people to drive around in our vehicles all day. Every day we're selling cars, trucks, and SUVs. Why? It's simple. Discounted prices up front, great selection, and low pressure sales. We're simply not playing the games. We really are creating a new way to shop for a used vehicle. Check us out at yourpriorityauto.com and like us on Facebook. Priority Auto Sales, Route 1 in Houlton.
The S.W. Collins Company is the only Makita Pro Center in Maine, which means we have access to all the latest tools that Makita has to offer. Our factory-trained employees are ready to make sure that you have the right tool for any project. With over 180 tools, Makita has the largest cordless offering with a single battery platform in the industry. And don't forget, we are also a Makita authorized service dealer. For sales, service, and the largest selection of quality Makita tools, go where the builders go, the S.W. Collins Company.
And we are back here on WHOU. Houlton with a 6-point lead in the basketball. And a whistle, a blocking foul is going to be called against the Trojans. Should be against Swanson. And it is. That's going to be her first, team 6 of the second half. So after this, Houlton could be shooting free throws.
And Houlton working on their biggest lead of the game. They be patient and get a good shot if you can. MDI is going to ratchet up the half-court trap.
Ewings finds Worthley. Balled it up. Gray finds a cutting Howe. All by herself. Couldn't get it to go. Rebound taken away by Gray.
Tough break.
Stolen away though as Gray has it batted away from behind. Mia Henderson comes up with the basketball. Mia finds it. Worthley. Over to Ewings. Corner. Mia Henderson can't get it to go. Rebound by Howe. She can't get the putback. And then she's going to commit a foul, a reach-in foul. That's going to be the 5th against the Shires.
Yeah, not shooting, so you don't hate it. Hate to waste those, though, right? You hate to waste them.
Once again, we'll remind you that County Physical Therapy is bringing us our injury reports all season, and whether you want to get back to sports, back to work, or simply back to living your life, County Physical Therapy can help. Visit one of their 5 convenient locations at countypt.com to learn how they can help you. As Swanson has the ball here for MDI, and a 5-second closely guarded violation against the Trojans. So a turnover for MDI will give the ball back over to Houlton with 5:31 remaining here in the 4th quarter.
Good work by Olivia Henderson there. Excellent defense.
Here is Howe, tries to step through, and they're going to say it's a player control foul, and she knew it. That's going to be her 4th. As she's kind of been a lot of the offense here in the second half for Houlton. She's had a good afternoon altogether, but she's going to go to the bench with 4 fouls. In comes Emma Ardell. So MDI trying to crack into this 6-point deficit. Bob, a little bit surprised, I know I am, not sure about you, that Elizabeth Jones has been on the bench as long as she has been.
Yeah, she's been there. I wondered if she slipped back in without me knowing it and picked up her 4th foul, but I don't think so.
No.
Because she was having her way inside as far as rebounding the ball.
And if nothing else, picking up a lot of fouls.
Yeah.
Turnover, Houlton has it. Here's Olivia Henderson, finds Mia Henderson in the corner, guarded by Alderman, back out. Here's Mia with a look, can't get it to go. Ardell and Gray fight for it, and it's going to be last touch out of bounds off of Houlton's Emma Ardell.
Another good look for Houlton though on that one. Great shot. You don't mind that.
4:50 remains here in the fourth quarter. It's a 6-point ball game, 38-32. Houlton with the lead. Swanson, left-handed take, gets it, lays it up and in.
Yeah, that was just flatten out and go one-on-one is what that was. And Swanson made the nice crossover, took it to her.
And now turnover. An opportunity for Carter comes up empty, and now Swanson's going to be called for a foul. The folks to our left not happy about that call. And they're going to walk the other way, Rob, as that's going to be 17 fouls against the Trojans. So it'll be a 1-on-1 situation coming up.
Houlton dodged a bullet there. Bad cross-court pass. Player steps in front of it, misses the chippy, and then they were lucky enough to get the defensive rebound.
Morgan Graham into the game here for the Shires. Abby Worthley will get a breather.
Got to make better passes.
Swanson, for her, that is 4 fouls, Robin.
Yeah, that's a big foul.
She is the only returning starter, so the most experienced player, if nothing else, for this MDI team, as the first free throw was made by Tegan Ewings.
Yeah, if you're MDI, not really the person you want to foul either. Tegan, pretty good free throw shooter.
We'll say, though, that Swanson's going to stay in the game. The second free throw is missed. MDI has it, and a traveling violation on Carroll. Carroll was trapped and really nowhere to go. So, Worthley comes right back in for Morgan Graham. Worthley with it. Here's Olivia Henderson, curls, puts it up off the glass, no good, can't get it to go. Carroll with the rebound. Carroll has room to maneuver, elevates in the lane, puts it up, gets the friendly roll, and before it can be inbounded, Coach Barker takes a timeout. The score is 39-36. 4:10 remains here in the fourth quarter. It's a 30-second break. We'll take it as well and be right back here on WHOU.
It's never too early to start planning for your future, whether that means protecting your family with life insurance, college planning, or starting to save for retirement. I want to help you get started.
Regardless of your age, it's important to start planning for your financial future now. And as you inch closer to retirement, it's important for you to protect your assets, your retirement income, and your family.
Thompson Hamel has many tools available to help you chart your course on your financial roadmap. Thompson Hamel, LLC. Your family, your future.
We are back at Alumni Gymnasium where Houlton has a 3-point advantage over MDI. Houlton also is going to have the basketball. After the make by MDI, Coach Barker called a quick timeout. Houlton inbounds, looking to set up a press breaker. And a foul is going to be called as Carroll a little bit too close to Tegan Ewings. So back to the free throw line for a 1-on-1. We'll go Tegan Ewings. You know, Rob, it is good that we brought Bob Beetham over here to talk at halftime because he also corrected us. We had on our schedule, I know at one time it did say Mattinock against Penobscot Valley boys on Monday, but we've been reading it as Foxcroft. Somehow it got changed to FA instead of MA, but we got it squared away. That's where Ryan and Brian will be, is doing the Mattinock PVHS boys. So Bob keeping us straight with that as well.
That's good. Somebody's going to keep us straight.
Probably somebody wondered if we'd gone loony, talking about Foxcroft and Penobscot Valley. And there's going to be a whistle in the rebounding action after one of 2 free throws was made. A foul is going to be called against Houlton.
And it's going to be on Emma Ardell, and it's going to be a 1-on-1 the other way.
It is, as that is going to be 17 fouls against the Shire. So Tegan had made 1 of 2. Back to go the other way. The shooter's going to be Swanson here for MDI. She can get it back to a single possession game, although there's still a ton of time left on the clock. 4:06 remains here in regulation. Swanson dips, puts up the free throw, won't get it to go. Rebound's going to be cleared by Mia Henderson. She's going to be trapped almost immediately. Morgan Graham with it. Graham, cross-court pass. Olivia Henderson. Olivia, over to Mia. Back to Graham. Graham, baseline, needs help. And finally, MDI able to come up with it, but toes on the line, I believe. Well, no, a push.
Called a foul, yeah. I think the foul, called a foul on Emma Ardell. Tough call there. Not a ton of contact, but there was enough to push her out of bounds.
So with that foul, they'll walk the other way. It'll be a 1-on-1 situation coming up. Each team now with 8 team fouls. Swanson back to the line. Just missed the front end of the 1-on-1 on the last trip. See what she can do here. That free throw is good. And she sinks it cleanly through. Makes it a 1-possession game. 40-37 with 3:45 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Into the game comes Howe. Ardell will get a rest. Swanson can cut it to 2 with the made free throw here. And she gets the friendly roll, and a timeout again going to be taken by MDI. Once again, it's a 30-second timeout. We too will take it. 3:45 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Back in 30 seconds on WHOU.
Tired of the same old boring meals? Try something new this week. TNT Takeout at 69 High Street in Houlton has what you're looking for.
And believe me, the name doesn't lie. The food is dynamite. Every pizza is loaded with lots of gooey cheese and delicious toppings, from traditional pepperoni to barbecue chicken, combination to vegetarian pizza or all meat.
You can grab their specials or enjoy salads to food off the grill, Mexican seafood, and hot or cold subs. TNT Takeout, the convenience store that has it all.
Call 521-5250.
We are back live here at Alumni Gymnasium. It's a tight one, 40-38. Houlton with the ball and a 2-point advantage over MDI. Class B girls matchup. Opening game for each of these two on the season. As Houlton has it, Mia Henderson drives baseline, puts it up off the glass, gets it to go. Big take by the sophomore.
Makes a little ball fake and step through by Mia Henderson. Good finish.
She's going to have a chance for a 3-point play coming up here. The foul, and now they're going to report who it's in on. They're going to say it's going to go against number 13, Emily Carter. Sam Condon will come into the game here for Houlton on stoppage. Abby Worthley to the bench. 1 free throw coming up here for Mia Henderson. She can push the lead to as much as 5. That one rims out, and as the ball was fought for, they're going to say it was last touched by the Shires.
Putting some pressure by Houlton back into that 2-2-1.
So it's 42-38 now. Near steal by Rebecca Howe. Instead, Carroll has it, leaves it. Kick it out, Swanson. To Carroll. Pull-up jumper, won't go. Rebound taken away by Mia Henderson. Now to Ewings.
Great look, just couldn't knock it down.
Here's Olivia. Now to Howe. Ewings in the corner. Under 3 minutes remains here in the regulation. Ewings picks up her dribble, needs help. MDI looking to try to trap, speed things up. Mia Henderson launches up a 3, no good. But a push off in the rebounding action on the weak side. They're going to say that Carroll had her hands into the back of the Houlton rebounder.
They'll send Sam Kahn to the line for 2 shots.
As that was the 10th team foul against the Trojans. That's 3 against Carroll. Free throw is up and no good by Condon as she left it short, so it's still a 4-point game. Clock is stopped at 2:38. Second free throw by Sam is up, and that one is off the mark as well. 2 players looking to fight for it, and Mia Henderson is the one who came up with it, but she is going to be out of bounds. So MDI will get the ball back. 42-38 is the score.
Still anybody's game. 2-possession game. Going to be lots of possessions between now and the end of the game.
Olivia Gray with it for MDI. And a traveling violation is going to be called as Alderman didn't get her dribble down. Or taking a big step. So Worthley back in, Condon out for the Shires. MDI back with some pressure in the half court, and a steal.
Good D there.
It's Carter, finds Alderman. Pull-up shot in the lane, no good. Swanson, though, comes in.
Nice rebound by Swanson.
She's going to earn another possession for her team. Carroll drives. Carroll.
What a nice move.
Can't get it to go, but she grabs her own board. Up.
Look at Carroll scrap, though. Look at her hustle.
All day, she's been the quickest to the ball, and she's on the floor as Carroll is writhing in pain. As Carroll hit the deck pretty darn hard, and officials are going to take a timeout to allow her to gather herself. Hopefully the young lady is okay. You could kind of hear it hit the hardwood from here, Rob.
Yeah, tough break there. Tough. She really worked hard on that possession. She's got her own rebound 3 or 4 times. Houlton coaches are frustrated. They had numbers on a fast break situation. The official blew it, trying to keep people safe.
Yeah, you can never go wrong with that, as Carroll is going to be out. That'll get Jones into the game here for MDI. Houlton's going to have the basketball. Officially under 2 minutes left, though. 1:59 on the clock. Houlton still has the 4-point lead. Looks like Carroll maybe just had the wind knocked out of her. She was kind of grabbing at her diaphragm. Mia Henderson out. Ewings puts up a shot. Leaves it short, and a foul's going to be called, and it looks like it's going to go against the Trojans.
Good follow by Tegan Ewings there. Missed it, but she followed her own shot. Not sure I love the shot. 17, 18-footer up 4, but.
As Ewings gets the first free throw to go.
So many good things happen when kids follow the shot. And you don't see many kids that do it anymore.
Second free throw, no good. Jones clears the board. It's Gray to Alderman. Trying to go inside. Swanson up and under. Move. Gets it to go. Nice move by Swanson. She lays it up and in.
Beautiful move by Swanson. She's short in stature, but she's tough in the post. That's a great play.
Smart play. That'll get it back to within a 3-point game. 1:35 now left on the clock. Swanson can cut it to 2 with a made free throw coming up.
Yeah, she made her. She shot 2 earlier in the quarter, buried them both.
His free throw is up and no good. Fought for, though. The ball's loose on the floor and tied up. And it's going to be MDI's basketball. So it's 43-40, 1:33 left on the clock. MDI just got the arrow their way. So Houlton will have the next jump ball, but MDI has got a chance on this possession to either cut it within 1 or potentially tie the game. Thinking about it was Alderman. Instead goes inside. Carroll back into the game, lays it up and in. And a quick timeout taken by the MDI coaching staff. The 1:26, they're within 1. We'll take a 30-second break as it's a 1-point game. We won't go too far. Back in 30 seconds here on WHOU.
From kitchen excellence to building damage, owning your own restaurant comes with a lot of liabilities.
Among drivers, vehicles, and business property, there's a lot of exposure.
If our equipment fails, we know United Insurance has us covered.
For us, finding the right words for marketing campaigns is simple. Finding the right insurance is not. That's why it's nice to know United Insurance has us covered.
United Insurance has us covered.
United Insurance has us covered.
The United Insurance has us covered.
United Insurance has us covered.
We want to welcome you back here to Alumni Gymnasium, where, if you haven't been with us, this one's been a doozy. It's been tight throughout. Right now it's a 1-point game. Houlton leading MDI 43-42. Not a team, Rob, able to establish much more than about a 5 or 6 point lead really throughout this one.
No, it's been anybody's game all the way. You're Houlton here, you got to take care of the ball. You don't want to turn it over.
And much like the boys' game, this game likely to be worth all kinds of hill points later on. So they both like to come out with a win, obviously. A reach-in foul is going to be called, though, or a hand check. It's going to go against Elena Alderman, and with it being the double bonus, we'll see Olivia Henderson go to the line. She's going to have a pair coming up.
Yeah, that double bonus makes a big difference.
Olivia, a pretty good free throw shooter.
Yeah.
She gets the first to go.
Probably, if you're an MDI fan, not the person you want to foul, really. Houlton's had a hard time here in the fourth quarter. They've split every pair they've had. They've made 1 out of 2.
And Olivia's able to break the trend there. She buries a pair, so it's 45-42. Minute 15 remaining on the clock. Olivia Gray over to Alderman. Finds Carter, top of the key, back to Alderman. She's going to launch up a 3. Can't get it to go. Gray, nice rebound. And while she can't get the putback to go, she's going to go to the line. Olivia Gray on the weak side doing a nice job boxing out. 2 free throws coming up here for the sophomore.
Nice play by Olivia Gray, carving out that space and getting to the block and getting the rebound.
She cannot get the first free throw to go. The foul was against Abby Werthler. That was just her second. So both teams, though, in the double bonus with 10 team fouls. Second free throw goes for Gray. 45-43 is your score. Minute 1 on the clock. Mia Henderson finds Ewings. Able to get it over midfield. She's immediately double teamed. Gets it back to Mia Henderson. MDI's double teaming everywhere they can. Swinging around Worthley. Houlton going to move the ball around the perimeter. Mia Henderson. And Coach Sean Graham wants to stop things up. 44.1 seconds left on the clock. He wants to try to set forth a game plan. We'll allow him to do so. We'll step away. We'll be back in a minute on WHOU.
White Smiles Family Dentistry realizes that life gets busy. We have locations in Presque Isle and Fort Fairfield to better accommodate your busy schedule. If you need to see a dentist but don't want to wait months for an appointment, then call White Smiles Family Dentistry. We are always accepting new patients and can accommodate you as quickly as possible. We offer the area's most complete dentistry, including implants, extractions, root canals, and implant-retained dentures, which saves you from trips downstate or transfers to another dental office. Don't wait months to see your dentist. Call White Smiles Family Dentistry today.
Herring Brothers Meats has been in business in the Central Maine area for over 100 years. They are a federal USDA plant that provides processing of beef, pork, lamb, and goat by appointment and is also MOFGA certified. Herring Brothers also has a full retail store able to cut to your needs. They offer beef, pork, chicken, specialty sausage, and their famous Wicked Good beef jerky.
We are back live from Alumni Gymnasium. Houlton clinging on to a 2-point advantage with 40 seconds left on the clock. What do you think Coach Graham talked about in the timeout, Rob?
I think he talked about taking care of the ball, nothing but a layup, and if you get in trouble, burn another timeout. Houlton doing a good job moving it. They're not getting a double team. They're going to have to give a foul here pretty quick. A lot of time has been used up.
Yeah, Houlton was able to eat 21 seconds up before the foul.
And there was about 45 seconds left when that ball came in, so that's a long time. Situations like this, you want to lengthen it as much as you can.
Gray picked up the foul for MDI. That's her third. Abby Worthley at the line. She's got 2 free throws coming up. She could make it a 2-possession game with 2 makes. She gets it first. 46-43. Easily Abby's the biggest free throws of the afternoon here.
First point of the game for Abby.
Second free throw's up and good as well, so it's a 2-possession game. Morgan Graham going to come in here for the Shires as Worthley will come out. MDI has got to hurry, so it's now a 2-possession game. Surprised they maybe didn't roll it. Try to get it up close to the midcourt. Gray has it. Swings around Carroll, corner. Long 2 is going to be put up off the mark. Mia Henderson comes up with the board as Carter couldn't get it to go. 10 seconds. Graham keeps it for the Shires. 5 seconds, has nearly lost it. Mia Henderson down to 3. And there's going to be a whistle, a reaching foul, but it's going to be the Shires picking up a win, and that will complete a sweep here for the day, Rob. Not sure how many folks expected that, but the JV team was able to pick up a win in the first contest on the boys' side. And then it's the varsity boys for Houlton picking up a win. Game number 2 in the girls.
Houlton hit some big free throws down the stretch.
He did. So, that free throw was against Swanson's, and she, that was her 5th and disqualifying foul. As Henderson cannot get the first free throw to go. Mia's second is up, and she gets it to fall. Makes it 48-43. Gray's going to launch one up before the buzzer sounded. It won't go. It's going to be Houlton picking up a 48-43 victory over the visiting MDI Trojans. We're going to go ahead and take a short break, allow Rob to make his way down courtside. He will find a Pat's Pizza post-game guest. Don't go too far. Back in 90 seconds on WHOU.
Outfit your vehicle for tough jobs with commercial truck body and accessories at Main Equipment in Herman, Maine. At Main Equipment Company, we sell and install truck bodies, lift systems, garbage removal applications, and snow and sand spreading applications. Storage boxes and bed liners is also available. Call us at 207-848-5738. Dump bodies, hook lift hoists, truck bodies, sand and salt spreaders, rubbish packers. The right fit for your truck. The premier company in the state of Maine. Main Equipment Company.
We all know Aroostook County winter isn't much fun, but it can be with the right equipment. Houlton Tire Company at 76 Myrna Street is your boss plow dealer and carries the King of Snow Aaron snowblowers. Full service department with parts in stock. Steelstone Industries in Houlton is your location for gravel, salt, sand, paving, and plowing. Groundwork materials of all kinds and equipment to move it. Steelstone Industries is your aggregate supplier. You can visit Steelstone Industries at 154 Steelstone Street in Houlton. County Ag and Turf Supply is at its new home on 7 Dow Siding Road in Caribou, offering the same great service. Randy and Jerry are working hard to supply the county with the best products. They offer Blue Seal Feed, Sentinel, Inspire, and Dynasty and Triple Crown for your equine. Home Fresh Extra Egg and Multi-Flock Pellets, and Crumples and Mealworm for your poultry. Entrust Pet Food for your cat or dog. Minerals for your beef and dairy. They have feed for all your livestock. County Ag and Turf Supply also has wood pellets, lubricants, and of course, Willow the Blue Seal Rabbit on the premises. Stop by County Ag and Turf Supply today.
All right, and we are back here live from Alumni Gymnasium, where it was the Houlton girls picking up a big win over MDI. And here in our Pat's Pizza postgame show, Rob is down courtside. He's got Mia Henderson. We'll take it to you guys.
Thanks, Tim. Over here with Mia Henderson. Mia, great job. You went in at halftime. I think you were down 26-21. Didn't really play a very good first half. What did Coach say to you at halftime?
So we need to make our closeouts a lot better on defense. We need just to basically beat their intensity on defense, and we need to take good shots, but mostly defense because it's a whole new level in Class B.
I thought you hit a couple big shots down the stretch. You yourself hit a couple big threes to kind of spread that out and push that lead up to 6 or 8 points. What's going through your head when you're getting ready to catch the ball and shoot it?
You know, I just wanted to win. This first game is a lot of points, and we needed it because we only play them once.
Right. Down the stretch, you guys had to make some big foul shots. What is Coach talking to you on the bench about that? What's he saying on the bench?
Well, we need to get the rebound. We need to work on our offensive rebounds off the foul shots, but we really just need to focus on taking good shots.
Right, you got a big week coming up. You got Presque Isle, you got Herman. What do you think it's going to take to come out with 2 wins?
We need to bring the intensity from the start instead of waiting till the second quarter or the third quarter. We don't need to get yelled at halftime. We just need to do it from the beginning.
Oh, he yells at you in a loving way, though, because that's all of us coaches do. All right, in a nice way, let's say. Okay, well, listen, congratulations, great job. Thank you for being our Pat's Pizza post-game guest. Good luck this week.
Thank you.
Kim, back to you.
All right, thanks a lot, Rob, and congratulations to Mia and her teammates on picking up the big win. As she indicated, as they only played the MDI team once, it could be a game that when they look back at the end of their season, they're going to be appreciative for having picked up the points that'll come with that, as this is a good MDI team. They are the defending Northern Maine B champs, and granted they did lose their 4 leading scorers, but I'm sure by the end of the season, Rob, they'll be a team to be reckoned with for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. That's going to be a point-worthy win, and it's one of those things, if you're going to get them, you want to get them early. And they don't play them again anyway, but usually a team like that, it's easier to get them early.
I'll give you a second as you're totaling up some of those numbers, as I'll just recap what it is we've got coming up here on WHOU. Again here later on today at 6:30, well, they probably have tipped off. Mattinock at the Penobscot Valley boys, as Ryan Lincoln and Brian McDormand bringing you that game. Monday, it's Easton at Fort Fairfield boys at 7 p.m. And so you can watch that game on WHOU, as we haven't heard the scores from the games up in Presque Isle, but if those are not completed yet, and they very well may be, but if they're not, you can always switch over onto the North Stream and check those out. Did you get a chance to get the scoring done?
all over it, Tim.
All right, let's run through it.
Okay, let's start with MDI. They were led by Leah Carroll. Great job by her. Really worked hard. She had 11 points. Rochelle Swanson had 10. Excellent job by her. Elizabeth Jones had 6. Olivia Gray had 5. Emily Carter with 7. And Elaine Alderman with 4 for their total of 43. The Shires, they were led by Tegan Ewanch and Mia Henderson, both with 15 points. Olivia Henderson, some clutch free throws, and good job with floor game by Olivia, especially at the end of the game. She had 7 points. Becca Howe with 8 points. Strong inside game for Becca. Abby Worthley with 2 big foul shots for Abby. Kennedy Buzzio with 1 point, but Kennedy also had a couple nice passes to people for layups. Nice team win for Houlton, and good job. Hopefully worth a lot of points.
For each of these teams, they'll be right back at it on Tuesday. For MDI, they're going to be at I did that in the first game. They're going to be home against John Baptist. That game is at 7 p.m., so they'll get their home opener on Tuesday. For Houlton, they are going to hit up the road to Presque Isle, where they'll take on the Lady Wildcats. That game is on Tuesday at 7 p.m., and our Northern crew will be bringing that game, so you can tune in on WHOU-FM to catch the action on that one. For us, we're going to wrap things up and call it a weekend, as we'll be back ourselves in action, Rob. I believe it's on Tuesday is when we will be making the trip down to cover the 2-time defending state champions in Class D girls, the Southern Aroostook Lady Warriors, as East Grand will be making the trip up to Dyer Brook to take them on. So other than that, we're going to go and maybe enjoy a little bit of the weekend. We want to thank everyone for helping make this game possible. For my broadcasting partner, Rob Moran, I am Tim Tweedy. We want to thank Greg Coster back at the station doing the board hopping, Lori Susi on camera, as well as Marco Almonte and Tim Youngfellow doing the production back at the studio. Great job, the entire crew. Thank you for helping us make everything work. Thank you for listening, you the fans, and tune in on Tuesday when we have our next broadcast here on WHOU. Have a great weekend, everyone.